What's up YouTube? So if you're anything like me, you're coming back to Warframe because of cross save, which will become available to everyone this month. So you're probably a returning player feeling confused, and I'm going to be here showing you a 2024 progression guide. So once you have your codex unlocked, you're going to want to go over to it, and in the top right you have a bunch of filters. So first you have all story, which is the main quest of the game. These are all of them completed, which I'll show you later on. You also have side quests. Over here I'll go through them. And you have your Warframe quests in order to unlock new frames. So mastery rank in the top left corner when you click escape is your overall progress in the game earned by leveling up new equipment. So new Warframes, new guns, and a few other things, but that doesn't really matter early on. So moving on, once you go to your navigation, you're going to see the star chart. The star chart is what you're going to want to complete to unlock the juicier parts of Warframe. So you're going to want to do every node, and to double check that you've done every node, you're going to want to go to your settings, profile, equipment, stats, and over here if you scroll down on the right, you'll see a ticker 246 out of 246 since I've completed it. And you're going to want to have 246 out of 246 in order to unlock the steel path, which is Warframe's hard mode that I'll get into later on in the video. So now getting into the main quest, here's a screenshot that feel free to use for future reference, but these are all the quests that are required to complete the main story. So now I'm going to show you the main progression route and what to follow. So in order to get the Nata quest, you're going to want to complete the Uranus junction. To get to the junction, you want to get to Saturn on your star chart over here. So follow along the path and you'll complete it. Upon completing, you'll be able to do the Nata quest. Once you're done the Nata quest, you can then do the Neptune junction, which requires you to be mastery rank 3. And this will allow you to do the second dream quest. And once you're done the second dream quest, you'll get this sword that will basically carry you throughout the rest of the main story. If you're having trouble getting your mastery rank up, if you go to your arsenal, scroll down under your primary, you'll find free guns that you could buy just with credits. So you have a bunch of primary, secondary, and melee weapons that you could buy for credits. Moving on, once you're done the second dream, you can now do the War Within. All you'll need to do is hit Mastery Rank 5 and do the Sedna Junction. Once you're done the War Within, there are some things you're going to need before you can do the new war. There's going to be 4 things you need. So first, you're going to have completed the Prelude to War quest. You're also going to need to own a Railjack, a Necromech, and an Operator Amp. So now I'm going to show you how to get these things. For the Railjack, you're going to have to complete the Rising Tide quest, which I'll show you how to quickly start up. You're going to want to go to your star chart, Pluto, and you're going to want to head to the Orcus Relay. From the Orcus Relay, you'll be able to fast travel to the dry dock. Once you head to the dry dock, you'll see this console that you'll head away from. You want to come over here down to this middle section where you see this other console that Cephalon Sai should be here, and this is where you start your Rising Tide quest to get the Railjack. For the Necromech, you're going to have to complete the Heart of Deimos quest. Once you complete the Heart of Deimos quest, you should get a mail in your inbox that gives you all the necessary blueprints to build the Void Rig. With the blueprints, you're going to need to collect all the materials, which does take a really long time as you have to build up your standing with the Entradi family, and that is capped daily, so you can only progress so much daily. A good alternative, and what I did along many others, is just going to the trade chat or Warframe market and looking for a built void rig, so you can actually buy it fully built. Right now the price is 80 plat for the full set, which is not that hard to get. If you're having trouble getting plat, look at other YouTube videos on guides on how to get plat early on. Usually it's probably just through void fishers opening relics. If you really don't feel like doing the Railjack or the Necromech quest, you could technically just buy it for 465 plat, but the Railjack is definitely easy to get. The Void Rig not as easy, but definitely still doable. To get the Operator Amp, you're going to want to go to Cetus on Earth. Once you get to Cetus, just follow my directions in the video. Once you get to these stairs, you're going to want to pull out your operator and walk through this door. And you'll encounter this guy over here that'll give you your first amp.
We are each one viewpoint within the myriad that comprise 10 Eidolon Seared Swarm intercepted at isolated node SAD by 10 SAD.
You can get a fully upgraded amp that will help out your operator a lot, but that is not needed for the new war quest. Once you're ready to start the new war quest, be warned that once you do start it, you will be locked out of like all your other functions, so you won't be able to go navigation, do all of that jazz, but you will be able to obviously do that once completing the quest. It is a solo quest, so you won't have any teammates to join you. It is not that hard though. I was able to do it at mastery rank 8 or 9. And you could probably even do it earlier than that, but it might be a little tougher. So you finished the new war quest, you got all your fancy new gear, and now you want to head to the Steel Path. First you're going to have to do the Angels of Zariman quest, which is completing all of these nodes over here. And along with that, you'll also have a few more nodes on Deimos. And once you are completely done all of these nodes, you can then head to the Steel Path. Teshin will have dialogue on your screen, like on the side, until you head to him in the Strata Relay. So in order to find him, I'm going to show you how. Head to the Strata Relay. Make your way over to this left elevator downstairs, and then you'll come across this main area over here. To the left, you want to walk up, go to the right side, and Teshin will be on top of this hill over here. You'll also notice he has some things to sell for Steel Essence, which is a Steel Path only reward. You can farm it pretty easily, and the best buys are Relic Packs, Kuva, or the Arcane Adapters. At this point, if you haven't already, you're going to want to complete the Duviri Paradox. So you have the circuit in normal, which is all these 10 stages, and then you also have the Steel Path. This is where you could get Incarnate weapons, so you have to complete all the Duviri Paradox sections, the circuit, the Duviri experience, and the lone story on normal mode in order to unlock the Steel Path circuit. The Steel Path circuit is going to be the main way to get incarnate weapons. And from here on out, you've basically unlocked everything in the game. So everything is available to you, and you have all the content open to you in the game. Now the thing is, Warframe doesn't exactly have a proper end game. So the end game is what you want it to be. So pick a goal, work towards it. Me personally, I'm just trying to get like a really good loadout. So like an incarnate primary, secondary, a really good melee, and a stacked up Warframe modded out to the max. You literally have the choice to do anything now, which is why this game is amazing in my opinion, since you have the freedom to play as you wish. Thank you guys for watching this progression guide video on Warframe. I was just trying to get through it as quickly as possible in order to show you guys the most efficient route, let's say, to get to the end game of Warframe. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.